Sports Talk Radio.
That's a crucial goal!
The road to Rio starts here.
Oh yes! He's put them ahead!
With Andy Goldstein and Ian Dark.
Hello there and welcome to EA Sports Talk Radio. I'm Andy Goldstein and alongside me is the wonderful, the one and only Ian Dark.
Hi Andy, how are you?
I'm good, Ian. Very well. How are you?
And you're the one and only Andy Goldstein, of course.
God bless you.
We should have said that.
I couldn't read your handwriting, that's the problem. Let me ask you, of course, it's we've got a big old friendly coming up, an international friendly coming up.
Some people think friendlies are never big, don't they? Some people say friendlies don't matter. I think they do.
Well, I was going to ask you, if they do at this stage, we've got, 2 years before the World Cup finals in Brazil, and I just wonder what the manager will be thinking at this stage. I mean, surely he won't know anything like his final squad yet, will he?
He won't know the final squad, but it'll be great for him to have a group of players together and to assess them, not only on the pitch but off it as well, what kind of characters, who's going to fit in. Sometimes it's not about the 11 best players, it's about gelling the right characters into the best team.
My goodness, still lots to discuss, all things football. So feel free to send your tweets, emails, texts into the show and we'll go through them all in just 1 second.
All the passion.
What a priceless goal!
All the action.
Oh, pick that out!
All the heartache.
Oh, what a catastrophe!
EA Sports Talk Radio with Andy Goldstein and Ian Dark.
I've got another email that's coming. It says, "Dear the boys at EA Sports Radio," I'm guessing that's you and I. It says, "Can you ask Ian what his view is with regards to penalty kicks? Is he in favour of ending a match that way or not?"
I think it's an unsatisfactory way of ending the game, but I think it's here to stay now because I think not only the people who run the game, but television as well, loves the drama of the penalty shootout and the sudden way of deciding it. But I don't like it the way that it ends with one player being cast really as the villain of the whole piece, if you think back to Chris Waddle and Stuart Pearce and so on. So I don't like it in that way. It'd be good if we could think about a more kind of authentic way of
how
deciding
else?
it.
We've had golden goal and that seemed
The golden
unfair
goal
as
didn't
well.
work and it was abolished, wasn't it, as
Yeah.
well? I mean, one idea that we haven't seen is you could get a guy maybe who would be dribbling the ball from, say, 40 yards out in a one-on-one with the goalkeeper, which is more like a match situation, and he'd have, say, I don't know, 10 seconds, 7 seconds to score. So another idea we've heard floated is reduce the number of players once you get to extra time,
I've heard
so
that.
there's more space on the pitch. They're only debating points, but I think they'd have to go some to overtake the penalty shootout because it's kind of now proved itself.
My idea is this, and you tell me what you think, is that every 10 minutes a player has to come off and it's replaced by a fan. Do you like that idea?
Don't ring us, we'll give you a call later.
Thanks very much. That's a no then. Now, time for a quick break, which means you've got about 2 minutes to put the kettle on and have a cup of tea. And in that time, I'll be going through all your emails, tweets, texts, and questions with Ian Dark. We'll pick out the best ones and we'll reply to them in just a second.
All the goals.
He's got the goal!
All the action.
That could be the game right there!
EA Sports Talk Radio. Your home for the Brazil 2014 World Cup.
Time for another one of your emails. It's come in from one of the best names I've ever seen, Gabriel Rabuccio. Wonderful name. Ian, you have a lot of experience of football in the USA. I live in America and during the last World Cup saw interest in soccer rise significantly and not subside to previous levels. Do you think with each passing World Cup, interest in the US rises? And do you think key to that is, of course, the success of the national side?
Well, undoubtedly, the US sides have done well. Not only the men's team, but the women's team, of course, which has won a World Cups and the Olympic Games as well. The men's team run to the quarterfinals in 2002. The TV ratings have been going through the roof for the World Cup. It's overcome and overtaken some of the more established sports in the summer. I think there were 17 million watching when the USA played Ghana in a knockout game at the World Cup 4 years ago. So soccer is definitely on the rise in the United States, and I think it will continue to get more popular as well.
There you go, Gabrielle. I hope that answers your question. Good work. My goodness, still lots to discuss, all things football. So feel free to send your tweets, emails, texts into the show and we'll go through them all in just 1 second.
joining us. No World Cup points or places at stake in this one, but it's a crucial part of the manager's preparations for the competitive games that are coming up, and I've an idea this will be pretty competitive too.
I think it should be, Clive. Listen, you can't just switch it off and on when you want. You've got to put the shift in every time you get out there and perform at this level.
Every one of the players involved in this match will be feeling a particular pride, a national pride at wearing the national colours.
Yep, you work hard to get here. Now you don't want to waste the opportunity. You know, go and grab it with both hands.
The referee is Gregor Milland. Looking around this stadium, everyone is ready, and we're off. Should be an entertaining game. Uchida. Trying to harass and hustle him here. He's clean through. Oh, the defender got in the way. Nifty clearance. Honda. Opportunity here, really stretched the keeper. Japan have forced a corner. Stopped him in his tracks. Chance! Stopped by the keeper, great save! Bأنها. The end of a disappointing 45 minutes, certainly for those who pay to watch this friendly. Maybe the manager's got something out of it.
Just had that sort of friendly feel about it, Clive, hasn't it? It just doesn't have the edge that those real big competitive matches have.
Half time, nobody able to take control, and nobody too surprised about that. It's as close as we thought it might be, Andy.
Very close, Clive. You know, this could be settled by one chance, one mistake. It's that sort of game.
Second half kicks off, and if Japan can just score the first goal of this second half, they may just get the upper hand now. Looking to win the ball back. Honda. Kiyotake. And he must score, surely. Offside. Ooh, he looked like he was going clean through there. Archer. Shooting chance. He really thumped that one, but the goalkeeper managed to block it. Now Shinji Kagawa. Belhanda. Chance to knock it in. Chance maybe. He's put it away. Goal was on the card. So many opportunities to score.
Yeah, eventually they had to score, didn't they? If you keep asking questions of the goalkeeper, you're going to find the back of the net eventually.
Another look here, Andy. Different angle. Is going to make not one change, but two. It's a double substitution. Still plenty in this match. That makes it 1-0. Not a bad game, that. Friendly internationals can drift and disappoint, but that one was competitive throughout. Could have gone either way.
Yeah, both teams were going for it, weren't they? There was a good edge to this one.
You've got to defend well to win football matches, and they defended very well here today.
You know, that's the platform for any success, isn't it? When your back four and your goalkeeper are solid and they're tight, and they were terrific today.
It was an education watching this match with you today, Andy. We must do it again soon.
EA Sports Talk Radio.
Well, that could well be the winner, Clive. That's a great strike.
Your home for all the Brazil 2014 World Cup news.
Time for another email. It says, Dear Andy and Ian. It's from George Patrick. It's a very long question. I think he sent it in book form, but we'll get through it. In Italia 90, Roger Milla gave birth to the extravagant goal celebration by doing the now famous dance around the corner flag. Since then, goal celebrations have taken on a whole new meaning. If you were a player and were to score the winning goal in injury time in the World Cup final for England, what celebration would you do, Ian?
Well, I suppose if my wife had a baby on the way, I'd be doing the Babetto thing, but she hasn't. She hasn't told me about it. So one thing I wouldn't do, I'll tell you what I wouldn't do.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be taking my shirt off, and not for the reasons you're going to
No, I'm not
say
going to
now.
suggest, no.
Because I just think it's so desperately unoriginal. How many thousand players do that now? I mean, if you're going to do a goal celebration, do one you don't get booked for, and do one that's original.
But if you could do any move, like if you could moonwalk, would you do that?
If I could do it, yeah.
You want to give it a go now? No, it's probably
Okay, but this is radio, just as well, really.
Hold on. Oh, yeah! He's really good. George Patrick is really good at the moonwalk.
Can you do the Roger Milla dance around the corner flag?
Yeah.
Because I'd pay to see
Do you want
that.
to do it now? What do you reckon of that?
Yeah, the corner flag's frightened half to death. So come on then, Mr. Goldstein. In the very unlikely event that you've scored the winner in the World Cup final, what's your goal celebration?
Okay, well, firstly, let me tell you about my goal. It's about 50 yards out. I've seen the keeper off the line. I've smashed it. It's bent 3 times. Left, right, then left again. Gone into the top corner.
On the volley?
Oh, yeah. Okay, with my back to goal. All right? A bit like Ibrahimovic's, but better. All right? Remember that famous karate kick goal? So then...
I've seen you play, but carry on.
Then, not that I've thought about this, then, of course, the ball's gone in. Then what I do is I take my shirt off, I spin it around, I then put my arms back through the sleeves so the shirt's the wrong way, right? I then pull my shorts off, turn around, put them back on, take my boots off, take my socks off, put my socks on my arms so they look like gloves, put my shoes back on, and then run backwards.
That's about 4 yellow cards. Two reds, you're out the tournament.
Now, time for a quick break, which means you've got about 2 minutes to put the kettle on and have a cup of tea. And in that time, I'll be going through all your emails, tweets, texts, and questions with Ian Dark. We'll pick out the best ones and we'll reply to them in just a second.
No World Cup points at stake here, but in a World Cup season, points to be made to managers, to the press, to the public. Winning a place in an international team for a tournament, it's like an election campaign. You've got to go out there and impress.
Certainly have, Clive. Look, these guys have all shown they can do it for their clubs. Now they've got to step up to the plate for their country.
Any international match is a special match for those involved. Nothing quite like playing for your country, Andy.
Oh, it's wonderful, Clive. You know, when you pull that shirt on, whether it's for the first time or the 50th time, it doesn't matter. It's still a great thrill.
The man in the middle is Lucas Papwick. It's Ecuador who get the game started. So much anticipation here. Caicedo, neat football. Ecuador attacking. Gone past him all too easily. Defender's got to do better there. Picked at it. Oh! Elhanda. Can he find the right cross? Will he pick someone out? Oh, look at this for a chance. Still danger, it's not clear. Did so well to get that away. Made a good run there to find himself some space. Could be a chance. Ball's still loose. Elhanda. He can put a crossover now. Shoot! Made the block. Opportunity. Defender blocked it. Might have a chance. Wrong ball in, really. Defenders all day long. Noboa. Chance here for Ecuador, maybe. That's it for a first half that never really came to life. All very friendly. The games just lacked a bit of edge and certainly lacked any goals.
Yeah, neither team really prepared to run past the opposite number, are they? They're all just playing a bit within themselves.
Well, that was a bright and entertaining opening 45 minutes, Clive. Let's hope we get more of the same in the second half. How is this game even close? I can't understand it. There's been so many good chances wasted.
The referee gets us underway again. The story of this match is still to be fully told. Do know where to find each other. Edison Mendes. Oh, look at this! Has a go! Goal! Got a deflection! Gave the keeper no chance! What a player! You just cannot put a price on his value to this team. What a goal!
You know, he does things with the ball that the rest of us just dream about.
You can have a closer look at that, Andy. Picked up again. It's now 1-0. Montero. All changed. That's given everyone something to think about. Obadi. Couldn't have been much closer, could it? In a game when the result was maybe secondary, the result was in the balance right to the final whistle.
Yeah, that was a decent exercise. I think everyone here enjoyed that.
Not a damaging defeat, but it may just serve to act as a timely reminder. They need to be better than that, Andy.
They certainly do, but they can't dwell on it for too long. They've got to push that to one side and improve quickly.
It's been a pleasure enjoying this game with you. From Andy and I, it's thank you and goodbye.
EA Sports Talk Radio with Andy Goldstein and Ian Duck.
And he's done it! Oh, what a big goal that is!
Your home for all the Brazil 2014 World Cup news.
Lydia May has emailed us in. She says, "Dear Andy and Ian, we often hear in all sports that confidence is key to success. And the World Cup is, of course, no different. What do managers do in an effort to build up confidence amongst the players? Or is it all purely driven by results?"
Well, I think it is largely driven by results. If you're winning every week, you can see it in the flow of the team. Everybody wants the ball. Everybody wants to express themselves. Everybody knows their job. If the team's losing every week, suddenly it looks like treading through treacle and you wonder where the next point is coming from. But I think the trick of the great managers is, can they pick up a team who are losing? Harry Redknapp, for instance, believes in putting his arm around the players and keep on telling them how good they are, even if it's not really rhyming for them at that point. You're a good player, go out and prove yourself. and doing that in training, in the dressing room. Some other players might need something a bit stronger than that, like a good shouting act to get them going again.
You were going to say kick up the backside.
You've got to be a psychologist. It's one of the many, many skills that a manager has to have.
Does a kick up the backside work?
Yeah, I guess it does with some players.
Okay. All right, good answer. Lydia May, now you know the answer, you can go and tell all your friends. Now, don't go anywhere. Of course, we've got lots and lots to still discuss. In fact, we're going to go through all the papers in just a sec. It's all coming up right after this quick break.
All the goals. All the action.
That could be the game right there.
EA Sports Talk Radio. Your home for the Brazil 2014 World Cup.